What's up, guys? Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how wide receivers can get better at running their routes full speed, okay? So we're mainly going to be talking about the importance of a stem, how you guys can make a change of direction while running full speed, and how you can use that change of direction to get you out of a break faster with more acceleration. So we're looking at this comeback route here from Richie James Jr., and this video, fellas, was done by request. So if you guys have any kind of questions that you'd like to have answered in a video or any kind of feedback and anything that you'd like to see, don't hesitate to leave that in the comment section below. We always appreciate the feedback, and it is always great to hear from you guys. Let's get started with this video. So on this comeback route, it is very important that we need to, on every single break, that I have some speed into this thing, right? Because why is that important? It's important because we have to make this DB think that it is going to be a 9 route, it is a go route, it is a fade route every single time, right? Now, how do I specifically do that? I got to make sure that I'm actually running hard. I'm driving out of there, right? Because when you drive off that ball and you're driving up into the route, that puts that DB on alert, right? Trust me on this. Any wide receiver that has maybe played DB before, or a DB who also plays wide receiver, knows that anytime that you feel that speed change in the wide receiver, you're going to slow down because you're expecting a break, right? Now, the second thing that guys do, and what Richie James does so well right here, is guys will start to shorten their stride. Richie James does a perfect job of actually staying in full stride. That is something that a lot of wide receivers cannot do. They don't have the confidence, they don't have the break technique, which is what we're going to be mainly focusing on, to be able to stay in that full stride position, so they're selling fade. And they have a good pad level with their eyes straight forward. So if you could do all those things, that's selling vertical. But now, a lot easier said than done is to run full speed and then make a cut. A lot of people struggle with that. A lot of people don't know how to actually run full speed and use the hip drop or the explosiveness and suddenness of a cut to get them out of a route. So you see when he drops to the top of this comeback route, right? When he drops, you see how low he is getting, right? So many people will say, oh, just hey, make sure you're sinking your hips into the top of the break. That ain't going to work when you're running full speed. Sinking your hips, the word sink implies that it is going to be a slow sink of the hips. You want a drop right now. You want a quick drop of your pad level, aka snapping down. That snap down right there is what's going to allow you to make full speed changes of direction. But you have to have violent hips, and you have to have a low enough drop to where that chin is almost getting to the knee. Now, why is it important that you do this? Because you will not be able to change direction quickly and efficiently if you don't get to this position. So to make routes better running full speed, you have to drop low and you have to have a violent drop, because the whole goal of this is to be able to keep the same speed into the break out of the break. You want to be able to accelerate out of this break, whether it's a comeback, whether it's a dig, whether it is a post, with the same speed that you had in. The cut is just a change of direction, but it is not a loss of speed. A lot of guys will drop low as well, but they start to slow down right before the break, and that is not what we want to do. You have to trust your hips. There's two ways that wide receivers can slow down. They could either run up into the break, and right before they get to the steps, they start to slow their speed down, and then they have a weak hip drop, and you're giving this DB more time to react by slowing down, or they are running full speed, they are running hard, and their hip drop is violent, and the hip drop is what will help you slow down. It's one of the two. Either you slow your speed, which is bad, or you have a hip drop, which makes you put the brakes on right now. So make sure, fellas, to run better full speed routes, you have to make sure that you are running this thing full speed. Let's play this thing again. Or you're dropping your hips while running full speed rather than slowing down and easing into the break. Now, I'm going to play this thing full speed, but before I play this thing full speed one more time, fellas, if you guys are a wide receiver and you maybe want to know the drills that you need to be doing to work on these specific things, you want to know the specific techniques that you need to be practicing on the field to improve these specific aspects of your game, and check out that very first link in the description below, fellas, for our Route Running Bible. What you'll get access to is a buy one, get one free deal on our website, where you could get a full 2-week-long wide receiver how to improve your route running in 10 days training schedule, and a 50-minute long video on 20 different press releases, when to use it, and then drills to work on each one. So everything that you need to do and everything that you need to learn about route running is all contained in our Route Running Bible. So check out that very first link in the description below, fellas, if this is something that interests you. Let's get back to this video. So now, let's play at full speed one more time. Great job selling fade, and great job making this change of direction, running full speed, and being violent with his hips to slow him down. All right, fellas, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below, you guys. We always appreciate the feedback. Any kind of video feedback, content you'd like to see next is always appreciated, fellas. Again, leave those in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time.